Who am I speaking with?
I'm Michal Tsur, and I'm president and co-founder of Kaltura.
Excellent. So you were talking about the different ways enterprises are using video, the social video within the organization. We just left a panel on that. Give me the three different examples, and let's talk about one good client. I think Bank of America you're mentioning.
Yeah, so for internal use cases, we see two main uses. I mean, one is training videos. The other is what we call social enterprise, which is empowering employees to create and share knowledge using video and collaborate around that video. We also see use cases for external facing videos, such as marketing videos and promotional videos, but internally it's more about training and socializing and sharing knowledge and collaborating.
And what did you see with Bank of America?
So, with Bank of America and with other organizations, I mean, we see, a cautious progression to a much higher level of trust in the employees. Starting off, not being sure what content might be created, how to promote the creation, of valuable content that would actually achieve the objectives of deploying such a video system. So in the end, valuable content is content that actually either involves knowledge that needs to be shared, training information, tools that can make employees more effective, increase the amount of information in the organization, but also social. I mean, in the end, people spend most of the day at work, and anything that can make them feel better connected, better understand what the organization is doing and what are their main and joint objectives is of great value. So I'd say that generally many organizations, and definitely Bank of America is not the only example, start off with trying to moderate the content more, think of moderation, control, entitlement, and then as time goes by, the level of trust in employees grows, allowing employees to actually self-police and moderate the content, seeing the types of content that actually evolve. I mean, thinking of another customer that we have, a lot of the content there is more social in nature. But it's not the stupid social, of the cat, drinking out of the toilet. It's more about employees sharing their hobbies, employees maybe sharing a personal profile.
And employees drinking out of the toilet, right?
Well, it depends what organization you're working at, yeah.
Oh, no, but actually, one of the things that you brought up and you just mentioned here was about trusting the employees with the video. Is that a common, first concern out of the gate, and does that change after a while once the video is released?
Well, I'd say that in general, trusting employees and or customers or users is something that is different among organizations. I'd say that more traditional, old school organizations do not trust their employees and do not trust their customers and users. And in general, when you see campaigns that they launch, you see less options for sharing, less options for manipulating the content, less options for creating content. The more tech companies and the younger companies, and I'd say that also some actually traditional companies are trying to adopt these social concepts, do trust, because in the end, trust, I mean, social tools are tools that empower end users to deliver, share, and create content to their relevant groups and peers. And that level of trust really is important to use these social features. If you don't trust, they cannot share, they cannot create. So, and then the question is, do you want to moderate all of the content? You cannot moderate the sharing before it happens. So, I mean, these are really important questions before launching any of these campaigns. And sometimes people treat video differently, and I think that's a mistake, because you can write horrible things in text and tweets, and it's no different than writing something on a video or creating a video. But maybe it also shows that video is a powerful tool, because people are more cautious when they handle video.